Welcome back. Let us talk about another important concept with respect to cache memory, which is called writing into the cache memory. Okay, so an important aspect of cache organization is concerned with the memory write request. During memory operation, if the CPU finds the word in cache, then it will not access the main memory. But during write operation, there are two ways the system can proceed. They are write through and write back. Okay, so this concept I would like to explain with the help of an example. Let us assume that this is a CPU and this is a cache memory and the main memory. Okay, as we all know that if the CPU has to perform any operation, the data has to be it will be fetched from the cache memory, and cache memory should bring that data from the main memory. So in this procedure, let us assume that CPU wants to access a particular program. Okay, so that program is something which is in the main memory. Okay, and in that program, let us assume that there is one variable which is called I. Okay, there is one variable which is called I, and the value of that variable is 10. Okay, so now this program is being moved from or copied from the main memory to the cache memory. So the same program is something which is copied here, and the value is the same thing, and this is what is being sent to the CPU for the processing. Okay, so in this scenario, the same program and the variable and the value is present both in cache memory and the main memory. Okay, now so now let us assume the CPU is working with this program and the variable I is been updated here. Okay, variable I is been updated. Let us say that it has been updated to some 11. Okay, it has just been incremented to 11. Okay, now as we see that this value is something which has changed. Okay, so this changed value has to be updated in the memory. Okay, so where all you are going to update this value is what is the concept here. Okay, are we going to update this value 11 in only in the cache memory, or we are going to write it even in the main memory? Okay, so that is where these two procedures are coming into picture, write through and write back. Okay, so now what do you mean by the first concept, write through? Okay, in the first concept, which is called write through, in this concept what we are going to do is the value I is being modified in both cache memory and main memory as and when the CPU is changing the value. Okay, so we are not even sure whether this value is going to be the 11 value is the last updation. Okay, we don't know. Okay, but immediately whenever the value of the CPU is being updated, and if it is initiating a write operation, in write through procedure what happens is it is being modified both in the cache memory and the main memory. That is what is called the write through concept. Okay, both the memories the values is being updated. That is nothing but I is equal to 11 again, and I is equal to 11. We are just overwriting this value. Okay, so this is what is write through. Now in the second concept, which is called write back, in this concept what we are going to do is whenever the CPU is modifying the value of the any variable, that value is only being updated in the cache memory. Once the entire program is been finished and the CPU has stopped updating the value of I, and finally it lands up with some value, then that value is something, the final result value is something which we are going to write in the main memory. So this concept is called a write back. Okay, in write through, whenever the updation is happening, both the cache memory and main memory are being updated. Okay, but whereas in write back, we are going to modify the main memory only once the final value is been updated. All the intermediate updations are being done only in the cache memory. Okay, so this is what is writing into the cache. So when you are reading any data from the cache memory and main memory, there is no problem, because we are only just reading the data, we don't modify the data. But only when you are writing the data, where all you have to modify. So that is what is something which is important. Okay, we are also updating these values, because always the memory should be updated with the current values. Okay, so here I is equal to 10 is something which is the original value of the variable, but once it has been processed, what is the result? The resultant is something which has to be updated. So there are two ways of writing into the memory. So the first one is write through and write back. Okay, so if you see here, in write through, in this procedure, the main memory is to be updated parallelly to the cache memory in every memory write operation. The advantage is that the main memory always contains the same data as cache memory. It ensures that the data is in the main memory is always valid. Write back. In this, only cache location is updated during write operation. The reason, as the value get updated several times, we don't have to keep on writing it in the main memory. So as long as the data is in the cache, it does not matter if the data is in the main memory is valid or not. So though we are not updating the main memory in with the intermediate values, as cache value will be holding the right value. Okay, so though the value of the main memory is valid or not, it is not a problem. Okay, so this is what is writing into the cache. Thank you.